When people attack you and say negative things about you, this is really hard because, especially when somebody is sensitive to energy and they actually can picture and really make true anything that they hear and see, because maybe you are higher at visualization or you're better at understanding words and you really want to relate to people on a deep level. And then somebody like comes at you and says something that's like, whoa, like that hurt my feelings, like, that brought me down. You might feel like you're gonna internalize that as a reality. And sorry, I'm like with the squishmallow right now, filming on TikTok. But basically, we need to be stronger as spiritual people. We need to really put on some more tough skin. Um, Words really do hurt, and we know that because of certain experiments that people have done with plants. And you can even do this yourself. It's not like some hoodoo voodoo thing that only a couple people on the internet lied about. It's actually a real thing. If you talk to plants and you tell one plant, I hate you, and you tell the other plant, I love you, the plant that you tell you love is going to thrive, and the plant that you tell that you hate is going to die off. And that's really because I think plants don't have a mind and they don't have a consciousness. So they're not able to say, you know what, just because you hate me, I love me and I'm going to stay alive. The difference between us humans and that plant is that we can say, I still love myself despite anything that anybody's going to throw at me, despite anything that someone is going to try to bring me down with. Even if you take my biggest insecurity and throw it at me, I'm still going to know who I am, and I'm going to be able to push that back and like kind of use that as a defense shield against what you're saying about me to me, because I'm going to understand and know who I am from that perspective. And so that's how you can kind of stay calm if you feel like, you take things too personally or you're too sensitive, because I'm literally the most sensitive person like in the world, like I feel like sometimes. And I do feel like a lot of people don't think I'm sensitive because I can, act like I'm not, but like I'm literally probably the most sensitive. Like I even cried in fourth grade because of a spelling bee, because I got like one word wrong and I cried for like literally 3 hours. We also know that if someone says something that bothers you, it's a learning tool. So if they point something out in you and you're like, oh, that's not true, maybe like it is something that you have to work on more, displaying it and manifesting and cultivating it inside of yourself. So you know for sure that that's not a true thing about you and you're not able to internalize falsities as easily.